Hello, everybody. Welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, tell a friend. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's the end of Pride Month. What are we going to do now? Everything will go back to normal. But, you know, celebrate everyone who participates in Pride Month. Okay, so on the docket today, we got the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 8, Healthy Glows and Low Blows. There's a lot of low blows in this episode. Quick summary. Sheree and Marlo tag team to gang up on Candy at the spa. Sonia cooks and tries to talk to Ross about not having another baby. Sheree found all of her She by Sheree 2017 samples and showing them to her brand new lady manager. Marlo is exploiting child labor at La Archive. Let's see. We finally meet Monyetta with Candy and Kenya, who go to like this candle making shop, and Kenya finally gets to sniff Candy's pussy. That was the best thing she has ever said in all of these years that she's been on this show. Kudos to her. Let's see. Drew does an event with Drop It by Drew. But Candy and Todd have to leave early because of a situation at home. Back at the event, Kenya and Marlo almost come to blows. What is going on with Kenya this year? Like, isn't she supposed to be fighting with her words and not with, like, that reminded me of Nene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like it was at the reunion. She's like, I'm going to do this. For the rest of this reunion.
Yes, but I kind of like Nene's more because it was just an expression. What Kenya was doing was a lot. It was a lot. Marlo's instigating a little bit too much.
Yeah.
You can't be pushing people to these extremes. Like first it was Candy at the spa in the sauna. She pushed that girl to tears, but I know it wasn't like weak tears. It was just tears of absolute frustration. And then you got the opposite end here where it was total fury with Kenya. Be careful how you push people. That's all I gotta say.
Let's talk about production because they were the MVP of this episode. I'm gonna start with Candy. Like how they did that though. When she's like, I'm interested in this Drop It with Drew. She's like, but I'm not really sure this is a Drop It with Drew facility. But when they did the 3 days ago and then showed the day of, I was like, that's wrong. That is so wrong.
And the ladies' weight. You and I were talking about this before we came on. I was shocked that they did that, but I had to rewind. I had to like look at everybody's weights and compare mine to it. I'm still fluffy, but hey.
And when they was driving by, I was like, oh, look at the Drew. And Marlo said she got the FedEx wrap. I'm like, you know what? But then when they zoomed in, you could see the wrinkles in the wrap.
Yeah, it was really chintzy.
Like they just slapped it together real quick. Like literally, they really went to Kinko's, did a same day order, and they had just put it up 12 hours ago.
Right, but what can you really do on a month-to-month rental space that you're doing because you know that shit is bootleg and it probably won't be there in 6 months' time? It's not like it's their own property.
I mean, you could do wrapping. I mean, you could do the building wrapping, but with Drew, you could see everything is last minute. This is where I really saw it because if you knew you had to book the space out ahead of time. So as soon as you book the space, the wrapping should have been done.
Right, but isn't Drew just a mouthpiece for this place? Like she doesn't control any of the funds.
No, but we found that out. That was tragic. That was tragic. they brought the business partner in or whoever, and they're like, wait a
Mhm.
minute, whoa. So hold up, like, so this is your business, and you just brought Drew in. She's like, basically, yeah, like, and you changed the name of it. What was your name of your business before? 21-day program. Like, so you brought her in, you changed the name for her. So she's like, yeah, I believe in her. I'm like, oh, this is so bad. This is tragic.
And she's still
And
waiting for Drew to lose weight.
right, and they're like, oh, this makes sense that this is the way it is. Okay, this is perfect. It all came together for them. I'm like, ooh, this is just
Yeah,
terrible.
she's a paid spokesperson.
Right. You're and there's nothing wrong with that, but be honest.
Yeah, someone said that in their confessional. There's nothing wrong with it. Just
No.
be upfront. You're not a business partner.
Right.
Paid spokesperson.
Right. Because she said, like, we don't know the Atlanta area, so we brought Drew in. I'm like, see, that would have been Drew's perfect opportunity to say, yeah, you know what? I'm just merely the ambassador. I'm helping her build her business. You could say that, but she needed to say that in that moment. She needed to come clean because all this time you make it out like you built this thing from the ground up. Because you notice when they asked her about the other lady, or I guess was it Rebecca, Jasmine, somebody,
Oh, I
the
don't
the,
know. I
the,
don't
lady, the
remember
lady who was
anything
talking,
with her.
the lady who was talking, right? And when she said like they've been in business for like what 6, 7 years, they're like, oh.
Hmm.
And Drew was trying to present this as though she built this from the ground up. That's the way it came off to me.
Drew lies, and then she tries to course correct, which is another lie. And then she tries to course correct again on the first course correct, and it's another lie. It's like a compilation of lies. It's like a double remix album of lies.
I was
I'm
sitting
not interested.
No, I was sitting here embarrassed for her. I was embarrassed that your business partner had to break you out because the lady was asking all the right questions, and all you could do was sit there and say nothing.
But
Because
Drew forgets that these women are all business women, even down to Sheree, who we laugh at, and we still waiting like over a decade for She by Sheree.
mm-hmm.
She's still a business person,
Right,
and you are trying to lay out falsehoods to actual business people like Candy. Candy ain't even asking like pertinent questions anymore. Like Candy just is like, whatever. The math ain't mathing.
right. But when she said that don't look, I'm not sure that's a dropper with Drew facility. I'm like, see, that's a business owner right there. That's like boom. She knew right away. It was a rental space.
Mm-hmm. And Marlo know how to run a scam.
Well, she does. But I love, but like I said, I do love her business though. I love her business.
She just like it is a good
Love her
business.
business.
This one,
This
but
one, yes.
you have to be very careful with Marlo because Marlo know how to do stuff straight above board, and Marlo know how to do stuff shady below the table. So she can see scamminess from a mile away.
Yeah. Oh, that was
And
just
then you got
disappointing.
Sanya, the four-time Olympic gold medalist,
Right?
who knows about fitness. Did you see her abs?
Right.
Did you see her abs when she was talking to Ralph? Like she knows about fitness. She knows about workout. This is a joke.
And she definitely knows about nutrition.
Yes, like it, and that's not making sense to her. So you financially with Candy, it ain't making sense. The program itself isn't adding up for Sanya, who's into the nutrition,
Right.
working out, sports, all of that. And then you got Marlo, the hustler, and she making fun of it. Come on now.
Well, when your website is broke, I mean, come on now.
Oh, Sanya said Drew's biggest lies when she said she can drop it because she can't. That was tragic how she was on the
Yeah.
floor.
Mm-mm.
Oof. That was
I
like me
mean,
trying to do that.
like, here's the thing. I want to know. I want to know when Drew signed her contract because she could have got it. She could have got something with Kenya. She could have. Slim it with Sheree. She could have, slim it with Sonya. I mean, she could have chose kind of almost anybody else on that cast. Like Sheree and Sonya definitely, but you gonna drop it with Drew, and Drew ain't dropped nothing without the surgery.
But that lady is originally from
Chicago.
Chicago, right? Maybe
Hmm.
that was her connection.
Probably.
But how long has Drew been in Atlanta to say that she knows the Atlanta market? Didn't she move there for the show?
Right.
What market she know? Oh my god!
Yeah,
Good luck to y'all.
you have a whole lot of celebrities' wives asking. You have a plethora of people to pick besides Drew. Because Drew's not doing it. But here's the thing, and this is the problem I have with the business partner. Before you even sign Drew, you should make sure it was doing the program. I'm just saying.
But whenever we see those commercials on TV where it's a celebrity doing the stuff, and at the very end of the commercial, in the very, very small fine print, it says, paid celebrity spokesperson has
Yeah.
not used product.
Right. Right. No, I get that, but if you're gonna parade her out here like she's the face of she's the face, typically they try to pick people who either use the product or look like they use the product.
Or has had some sort of actual
Right.
results.
Correct.
But she's had a lot of stuff done,
Hmm.
and I still don't see, like, she looks the same.
That's what Sheree said in her confession. I'm like, oof, ooh, she
I
tore her
have
apart
to
in that
agree with
confessional.
Sheree. Like, I don't see any difference, even from her makeover, her mommy makeover. I don't see a difference from that. I don't see a difference from the drop it with Drew.
Right.
She looks like she did last year, and there's nothing wrong with how she looks.
No.
I just don't see, like, maybe she has more muscle mass, and that's something that I can't see with my, looking at the screen.
I think what people are looking at is the fact that she's saying this is a great program, you get great results, and then if you're a business owner, people expect you to be immersed in your business and live the lifestyle. So what the ladies are saying, well, what you're telling us and what you're involved in, they don't match. Like you don't mesh with the business
Mm-hmm.
because they really expect her. Like if she were doing that program and doing it like following it, she'd have she'd have dropped a good deal of weight. And I think that's what their disconnect is, especially from Sonya and Sheree, who are really into fitness.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love Marlo. Marlo's brutally honest. Marlo's like, I don't exercise. I go get lipo. Ain't that what Drew did?
Yeah, exactly. Marlo's honest. I ain't working out. Forget that.
Okay, so we met Manetta
Hmm.
finally. Half of the season has gone by. We meet Manetta. She is the ex-wife? Is she the ex-wife of
Or ex
Neo?
or ex ex
Ex
wife
She
ex
has two
somebody of Neo.
children with Neo. She's no
Neo.
longer with Neo. She has two children with him. She has just gotten married to a new gentleman. They just got back from their honeymoon or something like that.
Hmm.
Um, she seems nice. I like her. I don't know
Can't
her, but I like her.
Candy's at the wedding.
Oh, Candy's at everybody's wedding.
Candy's at everybody's wedding.
Candy
Everybody.
be networking. But she said that she has known her for quite a while because of the Neo connection,
Right.
right? So that's
Yep.
music industry. So it makes sense. Um, ooh, I love the scene at the candle making store.
That was fun.
Yes. But you see, what I liked most about it, there was a disagreement
Yes.
between Kenya and
Hmm.
Candy regarding the bedroom candy panty toys that were distributed
Right.
in New York. They were explaining it to Manetta, and each of them were pleading their side, right?
Yes.
And I mean, it was a healthy debate. It did not go low blows. They got their zingers in, you know, but in the end, both of them could agree to disagree.
Right. Which is what friends should do.
Yes, both of them aired their grievances. They listened to the other, but they stayed firm in their own beliefs, and that's good. Like, I like that there was no like cutting to the white meat
Right.
in that. And we knew
Not at
both of
all.
them had the potential for it, but they didn't, because that shows that they respect each other. And I think that's something that's missing with Marlo. um I wonder if she's has like some insecurities with her place in this crew, um, or just her place, period, like with herself, that she feels that she always has to cut people off at the knees. Um, and I wish everything just didn't boil down to wasting money on clothes and five-star restaurants or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Just being you and being present is worth so much more than a red bottom or a bag or a five-star restaurant. What
Right.
is that going to do for somebody afterwards? Just saying. Unless they pawn it.
Right.
What'd
I
you
do
think
want to touch
about
on.
huh?
Go ahead.
What'd
Go
you
ahead.
think about the conversation with Sonia and her husband about having another child?
That, I mean, that's going to be a bone of contention. That's going to be something they need to work out. Basically, I get both sides, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, it is, and they're going to really have to decide what they're going to do with it. Because yes, I understand wanting another child, I really do. But if on her end, I see she's like, if you're not here for one, you definitely not going to be here for two, and that's just the realization of the situation.
But they're splitting their time now between two cities. Before it was
Hmm.
just them in Austin. They're in Austin before?
Right.
Right. So now it's two cities. Like, girl, just get nannies. Y'all got money.
Yeah. Quit playing.
Ugh. Anything else?
I do want to touch on the situation with Candy and Marlo
Oh.
and the friend. So Candy has a great point. Like, why do y'all expect so much of her, but you guys don't have to? She doesn't. The expectations are different.
Mm-hmm.
They expect from her what she doesn't give. They expect from her what they don't give her. Does that make sense?
They expect from who? From
So
Marlo?
Marlo and Sheree expect a lot from Candy, but they don't give
Mm.
Candy a lot.
Yeah. I thought that they were hella wrong at the sauna. I didn't like the gang up, the 2-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Candy wasn't engaging in their stupidness.
Mm-mm.
Um, and I think she held her own for the most part. But I think it was in this episode where Candy said, "You get what you give."
I think that was the last episode.
That was the last episode.
I think that was
But
the last
I
episode.
think it's true. Like, why should she give a fuck about either one of them right now?
Wait a minute, is it this episode? You might be right, might have been this episode, but I think she said it before though.
Yeah, because every time, like, she can't get a step right with either one of these women. So she's damned if she does and damned if she doesn't. And
Right,
so at what point do you just say, "Well, fuck it, I'm just gonna be wrong,"
right.
and
And keep it
disengage?
moving and keep it moving.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. They're gonna come at you anyway and it just feels like they're coming at you for no reason now, because all of their points that they're trying to throw at her, they just don't make sense. And then
Right,
all of the stuff that they're saying behind her back, like, you're saying that she's not a friend, but y'all aren't behaving like friends either by what you're saying about her. Like, we all
exactly.
know Candy has a history, but come on now. You're going after both Candy and Kenya.
Right.
I don't know. Well, so when I see that, I just think so. Marlo and Sheree don't have any skeletons in their closet
Exactly.
because I think Candy knows all of the dirt in Atlanta and beyond. And then Kenya's the one who wouldn't care about where she dropped the bombs.
Right. Exactly.
Be very careful where you tread.
Always tread lightly.
See, because Marlo made a really bad mistake. At the top of the episode, they got Candy to cry. I don't know if she thought that she was going to get Kenya to do that, but oh, Kenya had a very different reaction when Marlo started poking that particular bear.
Exactly. And I'm one of those people. I'm the same way with Kenya. You're not gonna sit there and try and approach me. If I don't approach you, this is just where I grew up, and, where I grew up, if you're arguing and it's aggressive and emotions are high, you don't walk towards someone, because where I'm from and legally, if someone's disengaging and you walk towards them, that's an act of aggression, and you have the right to defend yourself. You're not gonna just walk up on me. If you walk up on me, I'm just gonna swing on you, and that's just gonna be you. You get what you get. So I
Mm.
understood what Kenya was trying to do is keep Marlo away from her. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't come no. That's telling you, don't come closer. This is my space. Stay back. Stay back.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. And all the while, she's got the She by Sheree 2017 prototypes and actually walked out with the mat. And Sheree had to come back and get
Right.
back her prototype. But Sheree was really plugging her line.
Great
Um,
job, Sheree. Great job.
her water bottles and
The man
her mats.
and the
What's the
leggings, right?
outfit? What's the outfit?
I think those were the leggings, because Candy asked about that.
But listen, did you see her booty in those
Yeah,
leggings?
but she works out though.
Right, but the
They're cut.
curvature
They're
and
cut.
how
They're cut properly.
it went in between the slit, that was amazing. The
They were cut properly.
right, but and I know that her working out has the booty lifted,
Yeah. Hmm.
but the definition was extra accentuated by the
Yep.
cut of those they were wonderful. And then Kenya had on some like low rise because it looked
Hmm.
like the top of her booty was out. These women's asses were phenomenal.
Right. Because you saw Candy was like, when those she rides Sheree, when they coming out?
She want to get some.
Sheree gonna kill it. Once Sheree gets the business in line, she's gonna kill it.
But when,
Right.
how long she had She by Sheree from season 1, didn't she?
She rides Sheree. I want to say it's season 2.
Season
Let me
2.
look it up real quick. Hold on. I'm curious.
Wasn't she doing fashion in season 1 when she was supposed to be getting them 7 figures from Bob?
Let's see.
I don't know. The fashion
Uh,
show might have been in season 2.
she was Sheree.
I don't know. I she has great ideas. I hope this lady who's her new manager can help her bring everything to fruition because it's a long time overdue. I would just like to see something other than a t-shirt because I think that's what she
Yeah.
sells now is t-shirts.
Mhm.
That little like jacket with the rough, not ruffles, but the draped sleeves. And she's saying, I love a sleeve. I love a sleeve. No, a
Mhm.
strong shoulder. I love a strong shoulder. I don't know why
Yeah.
that jacket reminded me of
That was
Klingons.
season 1. Season 1 was the fashion. It was when she first let us know.
Yeah, she's been talking about this for 14 seasons. How many years is this now? Like some people got grown children in this.
Yeah, cause I went back to season 1. It says single mother Sheree Whitfield and her 3 children live in Sandy Springs. She was in the process of launching her fashion collection She by Sheree.
Oh my God. Well, keep trying, Sheree. We
Yeah.
rooting for you eventually. I don't know. This was a nice episode, though. Wait, did you see Sonya had two interesting snippets other than her husband? Um, she was telling Ralph her business about having another child,
Mm-hmm.
and then she made up with Drew, and then started dishing her business with Drew. I don't think that's the right person to dish your business with, Sonya.
I
Just saying.
mean, true, but my whole thing was what Drew was telling her. I was like, no, like keep your man happy, keep your man happy. I'm like, that's probably what you did, and your man's still not happy. So what you really gotta say? Sorry,
I
that's just the truth.
I thought Drew's responses were very archaic.
Yeah,
Very archaic.
like I said, that's what
I
she's
was
probably doing. It's
shocked.
not keeping her man happy. So
I'm gonna
just
keep my
saying,
mouth shut on that one.
just
Ugh.
saying. Mm-mm.
Ugh.
But I like this Sonya pushback. So what about my happiness?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see that friendship working out. I really think Sonya needs to let that go. Drew's not the friend for her. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest.
Like, what friendship? Did they ever have a friendship?
Well, their acquaintanceship is not gonna work.
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that I don't have anything else. Was there anything else that you wanted to chat about in the episode?
No, we hit on all the major points.
Awesome. So guys, that was the episode. I was entertained. I really
Yes.
was. Um let's see. So
Shout out
that
to
was
production.
this has to be Potomac's production company. It's just a little too shady, and shady in a good way. I love all of the confessionals. The confessionals are spot on and keep me entertained, and it keeps the episode flowing really nicely. I like the episode,
Yeah, I mean, when you put it out, this episode was a good episode because everything flowed together
and it went by quickly.
very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so that was the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 8, Healthy Glows and Low Blows. Keep them coming, ladies. Atlanta, you're doing well. I hope the ratings keep on going up throughout the season. I want to see this particular franchise thrive and go back to the heights that it was. They just need to tweak it a little bit more and get rid of Drew and her husband.
Yeah, they gotta go. Nothing against
Mm-hmm.
Drew herself, but she's not giving me anything. There's nothing to hold on to.
I'll keep my comments to myself for now. So this should be a really interesting reunion with all of these confessionals. They've been going at it in social media as well. I think Candy's coming with more than a bag of bones. Marlo, Sheree, watch out. Watch out. Oof. All right, y'all. Any final comments, Jamal?
Yep.
All right, so join us back here at the top of the hour. It's a light day today, so there was only 2 Housewife episodes this week. So we'll be talking about Beverly Hills. Bring all of your notes. I thoroughly hate Diana.
Yeah, Diana can go now. I'm now officially on the we can try Crystal for maybe one more season, but we gotta ditch Diana. Ooh, or we can ditch Crystal and Diana and bring on Cherie and
Yeah.
somebody else.
I can
Yeah,
agree with that. I
yeah.
can agree with that.
They can both go.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's ditch Crystal and Diana and bring back Kim Richards and Cherie. How about we do that?
Okay, let's table that thought until the top of the hour.
Okay, beautiful.
All right, y'all. See you then. Until next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.